Not.
What's
sure
your
mix a lot.
karaoke song?
Gloria by Laura Branigan.
You know what mine is.
Feeling hot, hot,
Or
hot.
Guilty by Barry Gibb and Barbara Streisand.
Okay.
What?
Really?
Yeah. Have you
I
ever
don't
heard
even
that
know
song?
how that goes.
Hold on a minute. Hold on, it's coming.
When does the song start?
In like 2 seconds. You ready? Kendall, you ready?
Not really.
Shadows falling, baby, out on the road. Oh,
Am I in labor yet?
out on the street and you me got a heartache of their own. Got an illegal.
This doesn't cost you.
Make it a crime to be lonely yourself.
Bye, Kendall.
I gotta go.
Our love is 1 in a million.
That we got a highway to the.
Here we go.
Let's make it a
Have a
good
seat. Have a seat. Save your energy. We have an hour.
I said if I was going to do TV, I was never not going to be myself.
Where are the people who are a little bit different?
You're sitting next to one on the couch. So let's just say that.
Try not to suck today.
Now, here's Jason.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Hello. Hi, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Let me fix the tie. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Jason Show. Hi, the people blocked by the camera. Hello, I'm over here. There we go. Hi, everybody. I'm Jace. Welcome to the show. Audience, how you doing today? How's Monday? Good? So I went to a restaurant, and I'm sitting at the restaurant and in Bradford, small town here in Minnesota. I'm sitting enjoying a lovely cocktail, and I look out the window, and I see this. Roll it, Leo, if you could, please. I roll. Yep. That's Michael Myers from Halloween. Just walking down the street on a normal Sunday afternoon. And my favorite part, and this is a true story. I'm not kidding. My favorite part about this is the Michael Myers proceeded to go up to these kids sitting on the patio right outside and freaked these kids out. I mean, and he did that Michael Myers thing where he just stood looking at the kids and he did this.
Oh no.
Like that. I'm in the restaurant because the kids were loving it. They weren't scared. I wouldn't laugh at kids in turmoil, but maybe. But I didn't, yeah, but I died. These kids were loving it. And this guy, he's a local legend. He loves Halloween and he wants to spread it to everybody. And he just bought that mask. And I say, please come to the show so we can just have you walk around here. Speaking of the show, I'm ready, you're ready, let's get started. Roll it, Leo, here we go. Yes.
Oh, hello.
Well, hello. Well, here is the deal. My buddy Kendall is a little under the weather. So, filling in today in the sidekick chair.
I'm worried about her now.
Give it up for Aaron Schlaberini, everybody. No. Yeah, let me say this. She is fine. I don't want to worry anybody. She's fine. Leo, take 5. She's fine, everybody. But Aaron?
Yes.
This is the first, now you filled in sidekick at the fair, but this is the first time you've ever, I think this is the first time Aaron's ever been the sidekick. Yes.
Here I am.
She's doing double duty. She's also wrangling the audience, too. You're doing double duty here today.
I know, watch this. I can make him do things. Ready?
Watch. Well,
so fun.
That was fun. You have a lot of power.
I know, I didn't even have to look at them.
For people that don't know, in our new cities, I'm sitting next to one of the most talented people I know, and I mean this. She is the Bette Midler of the Twin Cities. She's an amazing singer, actress, mother, wife, humanitarian, bingo caller, minister. I mean, she does it all, and she's also our audience coordinator. But hi.
Hi.
We've known each other also for like 37 million years.
I think of all those things you just said, the only thing I'm not is a minister.
I think that's it, yes.
But I don't know that I would say I was a great bingo caller because I got banned from calling bingo.
I know you did.
That's a whole other story for another day.
That's the cruise ship story, right? Aaron got in trouble on the cruise ship. Let's just say that, yeah. Well, a big announcement this morning, not the one you're thinking of, but with less than 2 weeks to go until October, the Jason Show is doing our part, really, to raise money to help women dealing with breast cancer. This is important to our team, and we wanted to share it with you. Check this out. Kimberly in our creative service department, I love her. She created a special edition Jason Show t-shirt that's for sale right now in our swag shop. And it's part of a partnership with OBGYN West. All proceeds from every shirt sold will benefit the Hope Chest for Breast Cancer, helping to alleviate the financial burden associated with breast cancer treatment. Now, you'll see the QR code right there. Scan that code right now to order your shirt. And we just want a ton of these sold. And we know it's a fun way to kind of do your part. And we thought, y'all love merch. We love merch. Let's do this. And coming up on Monday, October 2nd, we're holding a breast cancer survivor audience takeover. Anyone impacted by breast cancer is invited to sign up for tickets on that day to join us for a really, really special hour. Everyone in the studio audience will get a free t-shirt. Sign up now at eventbrite.com and just search for The Jason Show and obviously pick Monday, October 2nd. So thanks to Kimberly and Pam and the whole team for putting this together. We greatly appreciate it. It's going to be a fun show.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's a cute t-shirt, isn't it?
It's great.
Yeah, I love our t-shirts. Kimberly does a great job with all of our merch.
It's also a really great thing to do, taking into consideration not only the people that work here that have been affected by it, but also the people in our audience that come and tell us their stories.
Yep.
It's really, I did not wear this shirt on purpose today, but
it fits. It fits. That's right.
That's right.
Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Let's do this. Here we go. There we go. Okay, drama on daytime TV, and I'm not talking soap operas. After a week of backlash over that, Michael Myers still gets to me. Anyway, after a week of backlash over her decision to resume filming her talk show during the writers and actors strike, Drew Barrymore is backing down. Drew shared this on Instagram yesterday, saying in part, "I've listened to everyone and I'm making the decision to pause the show's premiere until the strike is over." She goes on to apologize and says that she tried to find a path forward. Drew ends with hope for a resolution to both strikes. Drew faced, you all know this, we told you, faced immediate backlash from writers and actors, especially Deborah Messing, for saying she would start filming again. On Friday, she shared an emotional video on Instagram apologizing again, but saying she would keep moving forward with the Monday premiere. It's supposed to happen today. She later deleted that post and changed her mind, in no small part because she posted that apology. Girl, it was backlash times 4 electric boogaloo. I mean, it was like, the backlash she received the first time was nothing compared to the second time after the apology video. Well, and Drew isn't the only one delaying her daytime return. Right after Drew's announcement this weekend, it felt like dominoes. The Talk and Jennifer Hudson both announced they won't return until after the strike. They also were supposed to start airing their new season today. Now, on the other side of the coin, Sherry, we just talked to Sherry last week. Sherry is returning. I think it's because she doesn't have writers. It's a little bit different how it's under the guild. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not smart enough to understand that. I just know that it's different. So Sherry can come back.
Did Sherry never have writers, and that's why it's okay?
She never had writers.
Other shows did, and so it's like,
Yep.
oh, no, they're okay.
Yes.
That makes sense. I just feel like the Drew Barrymore thing is so like not on brand for her that
Right?
it's very confusing.
Right, that's perfectly
I feel like she's
put.
so like her whole and I think genuinely like she's incredibly well-intended person.
She is.
And so it's very confusing that happens.
Because I said it before, I'm not defending her. I think she made the wrong decision, but again, there's always layers to these. I don't think she's a bad person.
Yeah.
I think people personally attacking her, we don't know the ins and outs of her deal with CBS. We don't know how many other people on her staff are now going to be up blank creek without a paddle because of this. So I just think it was a hard decision. She's not a bad person. So next up, speaking of backlash for Bethany, we'll call this. Former Real Housewife Bethany Frankel is responding to criticism over one of her recent TikTok videos. So here's the deal. In the video, I think this is it, from last week, Bethany is giving leftover makeup to employees at TJ Maxx. Bethany said the makeup was sent to her by all of these companies because, you know, she's like a makeup influencer now. All of this makeup was opened once and not used, but opened and that was it. Some employees declined the makeup saying they couldn't accept gifts. It was, you know, the TJ Maxx people said that. People, as they do on the internet, people were quick to call Bethany out, saying it's an example of how out of touch wealthy people are. Frankel's former housewife, BFF, Carol Radziwill, had wasted no time commenting on this, calling it nonsense and using the hashtag white savior complex. Now, I like Carol, I like Bethany. I don't think it's that. Now, let me give you my opinion, but here's Bethany shared another TikTok kind of explaining really what she meant. Look.
But it's been all over the worldwide internet that I'm really cheap, which maybe I actually am because I don't waste anything. So that I'm really cheap and that, what is it called? White savior complex. So people like to use these really big woke words and terms like narrative and gaslighting just to act like they're really smart. So I may have white savior complex because I brought perfectly good, unused but opened makeup to people that I don't think would be able to buy this level of makeup on their own.
Look, I don't agree with everything that Beth. Okay, before I say anything, I want to hear what you. Let me show. What do you think?
I mean, if you watch the video, even like I was with her until the very end of that whole thing. Especially if she was at TJ Maxx giving the employees makeup, and then to add like, I want to give this high-end makeup to people who maybe couldn't afford this makeup, feels a little bit like sketchy to me.
Got it.
A little bit sort of out of touch.
That
also,
line is.
I understand. I am a very frugal human. So I also like, had I been there and Bethany Frankel came to me and was like, hey girl, you look like maybe you need some makeup. First of all, I'd be like, oh my God, thank you. I would take the makeup and be like, whoa. So if she was like doing like a thing on her TikTok and was doing it with customers to be like fun and interact with them, that's different to me than like, how about I give this to these sad employees who can't buy makeup?
Yes, I completely agree with you because again, nuanced, it's internet, it's all about everyone being outraged about things. But here, let me cut through it real quick. And I know we got to go. Let me cut through it though. Bethany, this is a TJ Maxx that she always went to. She knows a lot of these women or have seen these women. I like going in and saying the same people. And also all of these makeup companies send her thousands of dollars worth of makeup. It's not used makeup. She opens the box to see if it matches her and then divides it up. So it's not like she's using it on her lips and giving it away. But of course the internet doesn't care about details. They just use it. Oh, I'm going to be outraged about Bethany. We get free stuff here all the time and I give it away. I'm not doing it to be a savior. It's just, I don't want things to go to a waste. Everyone looks for ulterior motives with everybody right now, and it makes me sad. It really does.
I don't think it has to be.
No, it doesn't.
Also, we can all just be kind to each other and like make a difference in the world.
Yeah, and you don't need any makeup. You're perfect the way you are. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Stay with us. Welcome back to the show. Don't forget to go to eventbrite.com and search the Jason Show to get tickets for this week. Well, it was a game of Guess the Truth last night on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, and the truth came out for his guests, Queer Eye star Karamo and Real Housewife of New York, Erin Leachy. That is our Late Night Rewind.
Back in the day, Erin worked as a club girl in the New York City scene and once shared a joint with John Mayer. Any chance he remembers?
That I believe.
I'm gonna believe it. Wow.
Yeah.
She was there.
Wow. What club was it?
Stereo.
Stereo?
Stereo was where it was at.
While on a first date, Karamo secretly texted his BFF that the date was super dull. But little did Karamo know he actually texted his date, who read it while in the bathroom.
I believe it.
Me too.
It happened!
Oh, that's
It's because I had too many beers. And the sad part is, my best friend's right here, best friend Trey. It was a celebrity. I'll tell you the name later.
Really?
The person is like actively on the series and like, he was so dull.
Oh.
The most dullest person ever.
I want to know.
Don't you want to know who is dull as dishwater?
Oh, I really want to know.
Series, obviously gay. I mean, doesn't have to be, but I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm going to look it up on my googly phone.
Put actively gay, dull as dishwater.
As dishwater.
And see what Google gives you. Do that while I read this, okay? Let me know how that works.
Cool.
More just for you now. A few hints about the future of NSYNC after that recent reunion. Joining me live from Hollywood with that story and more is our good friend, audience. It's Brad from TMZ. Hi, Brad.
Morning, everybody. Hey, Jason, how are you?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Good, thanks. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. You caught up with a few of the NSYNC guys. What are they saying about any more reunions? Like a full one?
Right. Of course, everybody's itching for that and wondering after they showed up at the VMAs last weekend. We spoke to JC Chazé at LAX as he was flying out of the city after the big weekend, and we said to him, look, what's going on next? I mean, we had been told by our sources that there's no reunion tour, no album. But JC, we want to hear from you directly. And he said, look, they had a blast reuniting. They had a good time, obviously, hearing from the fans and seeing the fan reaction. But he says anything is possible for the future. So I know that leaves the door wide open, but at least you can kind of hope and think, if you're an NSYNC fan, that maybe down the road we could get an album or a tour or something again from the guys.
I still hope, Brad, those rumors are true that it's going to be a boy band of Palooza at the Super Bowl.
That would be a lot of fun, wouldn't it? Have them and Backstreet Boys and whoever else.
98 Degrees.
98 Degrees. Just get that whole group together. I think a lot of people would have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, Boys to Men. Next, speculation that Adele may be married again. What do you guys know?
Yeah, I mean, this is interesting because she's been with NBA super agent Rich Paul for a really, really long time. And she has said, look, I want to get married. I maybe want to have another kid. So she had a show in Vegas over the weekend, as she does. She has that residency there. She was doing her thing where she kind of mixes with the crowd. And one of the audience members was kind of joking with her, kind of hitting on her, saying, hey, we should get together. She said, hey, my husband is actually here in the crowd today. Rich is here. First time we've heard her refer to him as her husband. So I don't know if they just kind of feel that way or maybe they've gotten secretly married, but nonetheless, a lot of people raising their eyebrows now.
I don't know if you accidentally go, my husband is in the audience.
I'm with you, Jason. We just got to keep all avenues open right now.
That's right. Keeping avenues open for us. It's Brad, everybody, from TMZ. Thanks, buddy. We'll see you next week.
Jason. Yeah.
More of these stories at TMZ.com. She's married.
I don't think you say that unless you're married.
She's married.
What's weird, too, did it take you a long time to refer to Colin as your husband? Like, did immediately you start doing it? Because I was with my husband for a long time before we got married. And so I just always called him Michael. And the first time I was like, this is my husband? Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Like, it was so weird to say it out loud.
No, and Colin, this is very much my better half. He was changing all of his last name stuff while we were in the cab going to the airport for our honeymoon. He was changing. It's so Colin. If you know Colin, he's like, okay, I'm changing Gmail. Okay, next I'm changing this.
Do you have a checklist?
Oh, He called U.S. Bank. He was like changing everything over to the name. Yeah. You're locked up now. There we go. 9 years. More discs for you now. We told you Friday about reports that Taylor Swift may be dating football star Travis Kelce. Well, during yesterday's Chiefs game, it was such a good game. I couldn't get away from it. The announcer had a little fun with the rumors after Kelce caught a touchdown pass. Listen closely.
Mahomes moving pocket. Mahomes floats it up. Caught! Touchdown, Travis Kelce! Kelce finds a blank space for the score.
That's good. That's good.
It is good. If they don't know, they should know that that's a Taylor Swift song.
Yeah. That's,
FYI.
Yeah,
FYI. I'm going to look at all the cameras just in case.
I know, just in case. Right there you are.
I'm right here.
There you are. There you are. Yeah, blanks. I wonder if he kept doing that. He only did it once? Yeah. Oh, again, because I only watched a little bit of the game. I just.
Well, so if we did that and somebody laughed, we would just keep doing it the rest of the game.
Absolutely.
So we just keep finding Taylor Swift.
But that guy's a professional.
Right?
He would. Yeah. No, I was watching a Touched by an Angel marathon. I had to get back to that
perfect.
yesterday. Yeah, it was fantastic. Next up, something I thought I'd never say on this show. Let's stick with football.
Oh. I feel awkward.
What is happening to us? Sunday Night Football on NBC features, I don't know if you know this, Carrie Underwood singing ahead of each game. Like the little, it used to be, "Are you ready for some football?" Now it's something different, It's not that song, though. Now we're finding out what Carrie is getting paid for that gig, and you won't believe it. New reports say Carrie Underwood makes, audience, are you ready? $1 million a week for that song. That means by the end of the season, she pockets $18 million after 18 games. Second row's happy about that. Okay. She's the third singer to perform ahead of the NBC game. Pink did it, and Faith Hill. Yeah, and then on ABC, it was, I forgot the guy that I was imitating. Hank Williams did it, yeah. That was when we were growing up.
That's how much I get paid to do the audience every week.
That's right. By the way, photographer Eric is out today, and the guy that Aaron turns her invoices in to is actually in the studio today. Yeah. Nate, get ready for that invoice from Aaron. What do you charge, $1 million?
$1 million a week.
$1 million
absolutely.
a week.
Yeah.
Get that through Fox Corporate, Nate.
That's why you can't get a new set for a few years.
Yeah, audience, next year for year 10, if we don't have a new set, Aaron's fault. That's right. That's right. No, I don't like her, but go get it. Yeah. Oh no, you guys know this. If you watch the show with any regularity.
You don't care for Carrie Underwood?
I've interviewed her 3 times, so in person 3 times, and each time she was not nice.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
I would rather interview a lunchbox. No. But
that's good to know.
I'm sure she's delightful.
Are you?
I'm not sure, yeah. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. Stay with us. I'm not sure. No.
He is one of the hottest chefs in the country. James Beard nominated chef Yia Vang will join us in the Jason Show kitchen. And then y'all have a lot to say this week about the show, me, my shoes. So we are opening up the Jason Show mailbag. That and more when we come back.
That was smooth, wasn't it? Yeah. So you got to come be in the audience to know what happens in the breaks. Our next guest is a James Beard nominated chef, restaurateur, TV star, and all-around great guy. We love him. Besides bringing delicious Hmong food to the masses, Chef Yia Vang is on the hunt for feral animals around the world in his hit show, Feral. Look at this.
This area right here, we had it planted a new variety of watermelons, and in one night, they come in and they wiped out my whole crop.
Wow. And then when they come through, I mean, it's not like one or two.
A sounder is what we call it. So
Okay.
a group of pigs is kind of a family. You'll have a matriarch sow with her piglets, and then those piglets, and then they roam together.
Well, Phil, after hearing your story and your, struggle with hogs, I have never been more motivated to go hog hunting.
Well, and he does. Season 2 of the show premieres later this year on the Outdoor Channel. Audience, give it up. Welcome back to the show, the great Yia Vang, everyone. Hello, Chef.
Thanks.
Are you, how you liking being a big TV star?
I'm just following your footsteps.
Oh, whatever, buddy. No.
Yeah.
It's great. But seriously, are you loving it?
It is so fun. Season 2 is super exciting. We just finished season 3 also, so we were very blessed to have 3 seasons in 1 calendar year to film through. Season 3, I go to Oklahoma City and area, and I go noodling for catfish.
That's where, is it noodling where you stick your whole hand in a catfish's mouth?
Yeah, so the water is like chocolate milk, and you just go in, and then the guide goes, okay, in here, and then you go bloop, right under, and you put your hands in, and they bite on your hand, you grab it like a suitcase handle, and you pull it out. And then you have to wonder, like, hey, there's snapping turtles in here, there are water moccasins in here, there are beavers in here too, but then if, you get 1 out of 4, you get a catfish. Yeah, very.
We're gonna do that in season 10 of our show. That's right, over that next year.
Jason, I think you need to go. It is. You just feel it right there.
Can you see me noodling?
I think that would be the most incredible thing.
I actually
get the producers on it.
I know. Jeff will book that next. Did the damn thing bite you? Did it?
So it doesn't have any teeth, but it's like almost like sandpaper.
Okay.
You have a glove and you can really feel. I mean, it's on there, and then you kind of wrestle it down. And the biggest thing is you don't want it to twist because it could break your wrist. But yeah, it's incredible. And then, but
I'm not doing this.
But you get the last laugh because at the end we turn it into a crispy catfish banh mi sandwich.
Speaking, you do. Congratulations if you're visiting the Twin Cities, or everyone, no matter where you go, Chicago, Boston, you get there and you're like, where should I eat? Where are the big restaurants? Who are the big chefs? This is one of them when you come here. Tell everybody your new restaurant.
Yeah. So it's been the works, after all the COVID stuff, it stopped it for a little bit, but it's called V9. And so we have a building, we're taking over where Dangerous Man used to be. They had an incredible run. It was incredible what they've done in the last 10 years. And, talking to the owner, Sarah, we've just talked about, Sarah always says, like, I feel like I'm selling my house to my friend. And we feel very honored to take over that corner.
I like
space.
that.
Yeah.
I like your logo too, by the way.
Thank you.
I love logos. You have a good logo. Okay. Also, new stand at US Bank Stadium, talking football. That's all we do nowadays. But yeah.
Is this ESPN?
I know, right? It's like Sports Center up in here. What can we expect is it just a condensed version of what you do otherwise at the stadium?
No, so we have 3 items in there that we don't do at any other restaurants.
Oh,
right?
nice.
Yep. So we have what's called a hot tots, or basically, if you think about it, it's Hmong Minnesota tater tot, kind of casserole.
Mix up, yeah.
Yeah. And then the next thing we do is we have our meat gao burger, where it's a double smash burger, and then we have our banh mi brat with the Hmong sausage that we do.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, it's football food,
Yeah. Now, I got to tell you a story. Now, Yia just came off a hugely successful run at the Minnesota State Fair. Like, he was on every list. You saw our shows from the fair. Yia was on every list. And your bun, what's it called? What was that bun called?
Yeah,
the Gao
Bao.
Gao Bao.
Yep.
We went to the fair.
Yeah.
And we walked all around. And my gal pal Lisa LaCourcier, we waited until you for the last one. We walked up to your booth, and all Lisa wanted was that bun. The whole day, that's all she talked about. We walk up to your booth, and your manager walked out to the line, this massive line. He goes, "Sorry, folks, we're out. We're out."
Yeah.
Lisa's face was like we had taken her soul away. Yeah. But I say that story because this bun was everywhere, and your mom helped, didn't she?
Yeah, so what's really incredible is this is, the dish that Mom did for us growing up. And they did about...
Look at that, everybody.
Oh, yeah. So 23,000 of them. And you know, we actually ran out. We calculated, we were running out of it, and we're like, oh, and literally the week of the, you know, state fair, Mom was like, okay, get us back in. And so we went, and they went back in and did additional, like, you know, I think about 3,000, 4,000 more, you know.
Oh my God, Mom, look at you.
Yeah.
What's it? You could tell folks that they didn't get to try it or don't know what's in the bun again.
Yeah, so you know, so inside it's a pork mixture, you know, garlic, onions, and then there's like there's a hard-boiled egg in there too. And so yeah, I mean, it's what I tell people. It's what a Hot Pocket wants to be but can't. Yeah.
So good. It was so good. I don't want to rub it into Lisa, but it was real good. Well, Yia's sticking around because, you know, he's here. We got to cook. We're going to eat something. So to learn more about Yia, head to unionmungkitchenmn.com. Follow him on Instagram. There's the address. And again, if you come visit us in the Twin Cities, you want to know where to eat, what are the hot chefs, you're looking at one of them. We'll be right back. We're heading to the kitchen when we come back. Back in a moment.
Did you? Oh, yes.
Welcome back. He's the best. We're joined again by our friend, Chef Yia Vang. Let me just give you a compliment, too, because Row 2 mentioned this in past segments. I love you for a lot of reasons, but nobody makes better sauces than you. I'm telling you. When you come visit, go home with jars and jars of every type of sauce that Yia has. It's so good. Okay, what are we doing?
Yeah, so you know, last night I was like, Mom, we're going to go on the Jason show. Love for you to make some of your steamed buns. So that's what she did. So what's so great about these steamed buns, and what I tell people is
sorry, Lisa.
Yeah. Yeah, literally, I think these are like the last ones, but what's so great about them was my brother was doing grad school out in upstate New York, and it was just breakfast in the morning, and he called my mom, and he said, Mom, like, I just need something in the morning. So my mom would make 50 or 60 of these, freeze them, and then ship them over when he was in grad school. And so he would just take it, put it in the microwave, and then walk to class on campus while eating these. When the one thing that I really learned about what Mom does is, like, she does this thing. Like, my mom is like, if there's somebody in our family that says, hey, I need this little help, she goes beyond the expectation. So when we were setting this together and we were putting this together for the state fair, and even just for, you know, the Twin Cities, I look at it as here's a mom who's still, in a way, still trying to take care of her kids. You know? And her thing she said to me, I got a little emotional when she said this to me. She said, you know, my hands have been taking care of you for almost 40 years, and until the day that the Lord takes me away, my hands will always take care of you, and this is how I know how.
Oh,
and so
yeah.
I know, and so you know what I tell people, man, they're like, yeah, it's a bun, it tastes great, we grew up with it.
More than that.
Yeah, and you get that, you know.
I get that.
And it's like one of those things where it's like, it's simple, you know, but it is just this thing that just has her story and who she is, the way she cares for her babies, you know.
What is in the base? Let's take a shot of this, John, here. What is in the base of the bun?
So the dough itself, it's just a sweet dough that she's been working on, you know. And so in the last 10 years, it's this dough where it's tapioca starch, glutinous rice flour, you know, cake flour, and then on the inside, if we move here on the inside, we have, you know, ground pork, green onions, we have a little cilantro, and then we have a hard-boiled egg in there. And the hard-boiled egg is actually, it helps that you put it right on the top when you fold it in, so that the bun, when it doesn't go down on the middle, so it kind of has that, you know, real, you know, good, you know, height on it. And so it is one of the most delicious things ever. We grew up eating it. It was kind of our family's little secret. And then now what's so amazing is the whole state of Minnesota knows, and everybody else who came in.
It's so, yeah. Schwabi, did you get one, Aaron? No, come here. Aaron, oh, be careful, you're in heels, Aaron, be careful. I didn't think you got one. Aaron, say hi to Yia. Yeah, that's
Yia.
Aaron.
Hi,
yeah, there we go. Okay.
I've met you before. I'm like a super fan of
Can we take a bite?
For sure.
Okay.
This is
How
really
rude would it be if I got up here? You were like, can she have one?
No, she can't have one. So how should she eat this?
Dealer's choice, right? You eat it like a burger. If you think about it, it's like a burger. You know, it's a pasty. You know, every culture has something like this.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you just grab it. I cut that into 4. You just grab it.
Can I use my fingers?
Oh yeah, for
Great.
sure. And then you can throw a little bit of sauce in this.
Yeah,
That's
that.
What's in that sauce?
So that's our lemongrass ginger garlic sauce. So it's a very mild sauce. You know.
I'm gonna eat this now.
Yeah, for
go
sure.
ahead. Oh yeah,
for sure.
Put that in your face hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, sure.
Oh, right.
So like that dough, it's fluffy. It's a little bit of hint of sweetness, but that savory, it melds really well together.
That's so good. I just love you.
Thanks.
We've never.
Yeah.
I mean, Aaron's never hugged a chef before. Yeah.
That you know of.
Isn't it good though, Schwabi?
Yep.
Okay. You want to finish it, or do you want to just
do your thing?
So altogether, Mom made about how many again at the fair?
Yeah. So for the fair, Mom and my aunt and the church ladies, about 6 of them, they made about 23,000. If we were to line them up together, it's about 1.5 miles. So I did the measurements and everything. It's about 1.5 miles straight if we line them together. So at the state fair, you know where the entrance is, you go outside and you take a left.
Yeah.
It's on that Snelling all the way to Larpenteur or a little bit past, that area. And where Dino's is, it's a little bit past that. Yep, that's how many there are.
Hold on just a second. Aaron, keep chewing. Hold on a minute.
I don't know what's going on.
None of us do.
I'm gonna make a quick little phone call here. I'm gonna call Lisa and let her know. Yeah. Let's see here.
Do you just want me to stand there and
just
chew?
go ahead? Yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's make sure.
Is this really happening?
This is really happening.
Oh, damn.
Hey, don't cuss. You're on live television. How you doing, Lise?
I'm good, Jason. How are you?
You're getting ready to be mad at me in 5, 4, 3, 2. Are you ready?
What did you do?
Okay. Lisa, what was the one thing that you wanted to eat at the state fair that you couldn't eat?
He is not there right now.
I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah. Hey, Lisa, say hi to Yia Vang.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now I'm not really going to tell you that Aaron Schwab just ate a full one.
Oh, it's delicious. It's so good.
You are killing me.
I'm sorry. I love you, though. I'll save you one.
Okay. I love you. Okay.
Bye. Thanks again to Chef Yia Vang. For more information, go to UnionKitchenMN.com. Follow Yia on Instagram, YiaVang70, and look for season 2 of Feral on the You good?
I'm just gonna.
Okay, go ahead. On the Outdoor Channel starting in November. Yia Vang, everybody. Thank you, buddy. We'll be right back. Back in a moment.
That's delicious.
I can't believe that. Yeah. Oh, she'll pick. Welcome back. That's right. That's our great audience. I just finished eating.
It's so good.
It's so good. I talk about the fair and the fact that my favorite thing is the gizmo sandwich. I said this live on our show. That is now tied with the gizmo as my all-time favorite thing at the fair. Well, welcome back. Every Monday here on the show, we take time to hear what you have to say. The good, the bad, answer questions, respond to criticism, whatever. Leo, open up the mailbag. Here we go, everybody.
You've got mail.
Well, we received a ton of comments about our season premiere and our parking lot mascot race that we did to kick off season 9. Here it is right here. This was a week ago. 3 of our employees dressed up as multicolored unicorns to race. Well, Rosemary says, that was awesome. Laurel says, unforgettable season premiere. Also, bravo to the employees who dressed up. And our friend, co-creator of The Daily Show and former producer for David Letterman, Madeline Smithberg, commented saying, absolutely hilarious. Happy new season. Yeah, Madeline, you know this. A compliment just on a personal note, and I know Jeff feels the same way and Eric does. When Madeline Smithberg, who produced some of the funniest moments for Letterman, when she gives you a compliment, That's it. I mean,
That's a big deal.
That's a big deal. That's all
awesome.
I need. Yeah. Next, a question about something I was wearing on the show a week ago. Yeah. Siri says, your shoes today. Gah, I'm obsessed. My hubs needs new shoes for our son's wedding in January. Would you be willing to share the details? Well, she saw the shoes on last Monday's show. Here they are. Now, I'm wearing them right now. They're just my standard, like, I call them cherry wood, but they're, I got them at, I think I got them at DSW. So these are several years ago. So I don't think the brand is Stacy Adams. Hi, Stacy. I don't know, but yeah, they're very comfortable, and I have a very wide foot, so I love you, Stacy. You make good wide foot shoes. Yeah, so I got them at DSW. Next, a comment from a new viewer in Florida. Lori says, I'm so glad I'm able to watch the show in Florida now. The only time I got to watch was when I was visiting Minnesota with my son. That's right, because we are now in Orlando. Hi, Orlando. Hi. I'll actually be coming to Orlando at the end of this week. I'm so excited, visiting our affiliate, and I think I'm co-hosting their morning news or something.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's so cool.
I love Orlando, the good people. Hi, everybody, and not just because of Disney or Epcot or whatever. I just, the people there are so nice and have been so good to me, and now they're embracing the show. So I love you, Orlando, and I can't wait to come see you. Next, a ton of comments on my interview with the Project Fear team last Wednesday. They joined me in studio for the first time. Usually we do it during Zoom to talk about some of their scary encounters. Well, on YouTube, that video already has thousands and thousands and thousands of views. Tiny Tina, love that name, says, Tiny Tina, I love these guys. Their show on YouTube is wild. Highly recommended if you like the paranormal. Meanwhile, Shannon says, you guys were great and loved seeing the Project Fear moms. All of their moms were in the audience that day. And Cindy says, you better go with them, Jason. Yeah, referring to my promise to go on a spooky adventure with them.
You're going to do it. You're going to go.
I am going to go. I am going to do it. Yeah.
I am so excited. Can I just come and stand behind everybody and just watch you?
Yes, you can.
Just like
with like Buffalo Bill of goggles.
Like some sort of weird night vision goggles or something.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see what that is.
Just
the high-pitched screams that will be coming from wherever they are.
Oh, yeah.
People are going to be like, there's a woman in danger. You're like, ah!
Yeah, it'll be me. Yeah. And just don't tell me to put the lotion in the basket if you have those goggles on.
I never will.
No, but I am going to do it. We don't know where. It'll probably be a part of our Halloween show. I believe that's the 29th. But yeah, there is a place we want to get into in a town here called Anoka. They have a state hospital that's been closed, but we don't know. If you work at that hospital, let us in. Thank you. Stay connected with the show on social media. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Just search for The Jason Show and our personal accounts as well. Kendall Mark, Jason Matheson, and search for Aaron Schwab for her performance dates when you come to the Twin Cities. We'll be right back. Back after this. Yeah, I think. Welcome back. Oh, having fun today. Okay. You see the sign. It's time for the world's shortest segment. Today, talk about haunted house. It's your chance to own a piece of horror movie history. The real-life house featured in the very first Halloween is now for sale. The house is located in Pasadena, California. It's been owned by the same family for 3 generations. If the movie wasn't scary, how about the price tag for the home? $1.8 million. That's right. Back after this. Welcome back. And wrapping things up, it is time for the surprise goodbye. Today, a cheerleader in Iowa learns his lesson this weekend about tying his pants a little tighter. Yep, as you can see, his pants came down during a flip at Saturday's game, but he still hit the landing. That's right. Wow, that would be a nightmare of mine.
Has that ever happened to you? Have that ever happened to you, like hosting or on air?
Oh, it happened rather recently, and you remember it. I do a little pant check back there before I walk out.
Yeah.
I make sure I'm buttoned, zipped up. I did not check the zipper one day, and I had this woman sitting in the front row. She goes, "I can see your underwear." And I went, "Okay," and I turned around and quietly went zip, and I was like, thank God I was wearing my Star Wars underoos that day. Yeah. Well, tomorrow is my latest best thing ever, and it could be the easiest way ever to hide gray hairs. That's tomorrow. But right now, that's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Zip. This is where we come down. There we go.